Hi everyone! It's Miss Amanda from Livingston Public Library, and I'm here sharing with you a story time. Before we begin, let's get rid of our wiggles. Wiggle fingers, wiggle so, wiggle high, and wiggle low, wiggle left, wiggle right, wiggle fingers out of sight. Now there's no more wiggles left in me, so I can sit as still as can be. Great job! First story I have to share with you is a book called 10 Ways to Hear Snow, written by Kathy Camper, illustrated by Kennard Pack. Little Lena woke up. Everything was quiet. No cars honked, no buses chugged, no garbage truck gulped trash across the street. Snow! Last night's blizzard was gone, leaving the city muffled and white. But today was Grape Leaf Day when Lena would help Grandma make warak anab. City was losing her eyesight, and Lena loved helping her cook. I want to tell City about the snowstorm and make sure she's okay. The snow's so deep, Lena's mom said. We could go with you, Lena's dad offered. But Lena wanted to go to City's by herself. Stay warm, Habibti, her dad told her. Lena bundled up. Outside, the sun on the white snow was as bright white as a light bulb. Lena squinched her eyes and pulled her scarf over her nose. She could barely see. I wonder if this is how City feels, Lena thought. The world sounded softer, but the noises she heard were clearer. Scrape, scrip, scrape, scrip. What was that? It was Mrs. Watson's shovel digging out the sidewalk. That's one way to hear snow, Lena thought. Lena walked down the street. Snack, snack, snook. The noise was low to the ground. What was that? It was the tread of Lena's boots crunching snow into tiny waffles. 2 ways to hear snow. Lena ducked under a pine tree. Ploof! A powdery sound. A blue jay on a branch had knocked down snow. 3 ways to hear snow, Lena counted. She listened for more. Swish, wish, swish, wish. What was that soft, whiskery noise? People were sweeping snow off their cars. Their brushes made the 4th way to hear snow. Lena cut across the park. Scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. Another snow noise? Lena saw long, skinny tracks by her boots. Ahead of her, people were skiing. Their skis made the 5th way to hear snow. Rachid and Mariam were building a snowman. Pat, pat, pat. What was that? It was Mitten smoothing the snowman's head. The gentle sound made the 6th way to hear snow. As Lena walked away, her friends whispered and laughed. Thwump! Oh no! Lena ran away fast from the 7th way to hear snow. Oh, were her friends throwing snowballs? Lena reached City's building all out of breath. Her boots were covered with white powder. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Lena giggled. She was making the 8th way to hear snow. Hello, Lena, the lady in the lobby said. Go on in. She pointed toward Lena's grandma's room. Lena tapped on the door. Surprise, City, it's me. I came to make grape leaves with you. Lena threw her coat and mittens on the radiator to dry. Wonderful! The lamb and rice are ready, City said. Yalla, I can't wait, Lena shouted. Let's get started. Lena rinsed the grape leaves and placed them on towels. Put some filling in the center, roll them up, and put them in the pot, City instructed. They're like little grape leaf cocoons, Lena said, looking at them piled on the plate. Or lots of little sleeping bags, City replied. Ha! Mine looks like a mustache. Lena held her stuffed grape leaf under her nose. City held hers under her nose too. That's good. She wrinkled up her face and said, We look like a couple of real tough guys," in a tough guy voice. "City, did you know we had a blizzard last night?" "Of course." Lena was surprised. How could her grandma know when she couldn't see very well? Then she heard a noise. Drip, drip went the mittens. It was the sound of snow melting. 9 ways to hear snow. Suddenly, Lena understood how City knew. "City, did you hear the snow?" City smiled. "Each morning I opened the window and I listened. Today, everything sounded hushed and soft. No noise is the sound that means it's snowing." "City, I listened too. I heard snow 9 different ways. Shovels were 1, boots were 2, the blue jay was 3. Oh, slow down, Habibti. I want to hear them all, but right now, shh." City went to the window and opened it again. "Listen," she said. Outside, the late blue afternoon was completely still. Quiet is the 10th way to hear snow. The end. Yay! It's time for some counting. Let's see what I have to count. Oh, that's right. There's snowmen. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little snowmen standing in a row. 5 little snowmen, all made of snow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. Oh, can you stand up tall like the snowman? Good. Now let's pretend to melt. Melt, melt, melt. Oh, good job. Now, how many snowmen are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, stand up tall like the snowman. 4 little snowmen standing in a row. 4 little snowmen all made of snow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day. Oh, get ready to melt. Are you ready? And 1 little snowman melted away. Oh, good job. How many snowmen are left? 1, 2, 3. 3 little snowmen standing in a row. 3 little snowmen all made of snow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day. Are you ready to melt? Yeah? Okay. And 1 little snowman melted away. Good job. Now there's 1, 2. 2 little snowmen standing in a row. 2 little snowmen all made of snow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day. And 1 little snowman melted away. Oh, good melting. Good job. How many snowmen are left? That's right, 1. 1 little snowman standing in a row. 1 little snowman all made of snow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day. Are you ready? 1 little snowman melted away. Oh, good job. How many snowmen are left? That's right, none or 0. We'll have to wait for it to snow again before we can build more snowmen. The end. Yay! Good counting. Our next story is called A Big Bed for Little Snow. Illustrated and written by Grace Lynn. When winter began, Little Snow's mommy made a big new bed just for him. "Now you have warm feathers to sleep on," Mommy said. Then she looked at her little boy. "Remember, Little Snow, this bed is for sleeping, not jumping." Little Snow grinned and nodded. That night, tucked into his big bed, Little Snow closed his eyes as Mommy kissed him goodnight. Thump, thump, thump. Little Snow listened to Mommy's footsteps fade away. Finally, it was quiet. Little Snow opened his eyes. He rolled off his bed and looked at it. His new bed was so puffy and big and bouncy. Oh, and it kind of looks like something you find in the sky. What does it look like to you? Oh, did you say cloud? That's what I thought too. Little Snow grinned and then jumped, jumped, jumped. Oh dear, is he supposed to be jumping? No, that's right. Tiny feathers squeezed out his bed and fluttered down. Thump, thump, thump. Uh-oh, was Mommy coming? Little Snow flopped down on his bed. Little Snow, Mommy said, what are you doing? Nothing, Little Snow said, and he put his head back down on his big bed. In the morning, when Little Snow woke up, he listened for his Mommy's footsteps. It was quiet. Little Snow grinned and, oh, what do you think he's going to do? Oh, I think you're right. Let's see. Jumped and jumped. More tiny feathers fluttered down. Thump, thump, thump. Uh-oh, was Mommy coming? Little Snow flopped down on his bed. All winter, whenever Little Snow was near his big bed, he listened for Mommy's footsteps. If it was quiet, Little Snow grinned and then jumped. Sometimes Little Snow jumped small, soft jumps. Sometimes he jumped big, high jumps. Once Little Snow jumped so high and landed so hard, he made a rip in his bed. Oh no! What a lot of feathers fell that day. Oh, I don't think it's feathers, do you? I think it's snow. Oh, look at all the kids in the windows. They look so excited. When winter was over, Mommy came to clean out the feathers from Little Snow's bed. But there were no feathers. Little Snow's bed was empty. Little Snow, Mommy said, did you jump all the feathers out of your bed again? Yes, Little Snow said, but he grinned. Aren't you glad? Now all we have to do is fill it again for next winter. Oh, that was a silly story. Yay! Those were some great stories. Now it's time for a song. Will you sing with me? Oh, wonderful! Let's sing The Wheels on the Bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go where, 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 where. The babies on the bus go where, all through the town. The adults on the bus say, I love you, I love you, I love you. The adults on the bus say, I love you, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Great singing! Let's hear another story. Our next story is a flannel board story based on the book A Hat for Minerva Louise by Janet Morgan Stoic. Minerva Louise loved snowy mornings. Her friends didn't like them one bit. They stayed inside all day with their heads tucked under their wings. Not Minerva Louise. She couldn't wait to go out exploring. Everything was beautiful. She wanted to stay out all day, but it was too cold. If I had some warm things, she thought, I could stay out and play. A scarf might help. But not this one. It's way too big. Is that a scarf? No. Silly, Minerva Louise. That's a garden hose. And these are too big too. No. A hat. That's just what I need. But not this one. Is that a hat? No. You're right. It's a flower pot. Silly Minerva Louise. There must be a hat around here somewhere. Minerva Louise looked outside. Oh, your hat is wonderful. Where did you get it? Who's she talking to? That's right. She's talking to the snowman. So silly. Oh, look. What's over there? What do you see? Yes, mittens. A hat. It's perfect. But what's this? Oh, you're right. Another mitten. Silly Minerva Louise. She thinks they're hats. Oh, it's two hats, which was just fine with Minerva Louise. Oh, how silly. The end. Yay! Good story. Our last story is called Winter is Here by Kevin Hanks, illustrated by Laura Dronzek. Winter is here. It's everywhere. It's falling from the sky and sitting on the houses and dripping from the roofs and sticking to the trees in clumps and curls. What is it that's sticking to the trees? It's white and it's cold. Did you say snow? Yes, that's right. Winter is reaching through the branches and crouching in doorways and settling here and there, softly, so softly. But winter can be hard too. Ice covers the pond. The leaves underneath are like stars in glass. It can take a long time to get ready for winter. Boots and zippers, vests and zippers, jackets and zippers, and hats and snaps and scarves and mittens. Oh, I bet all those things will keep him nice and warm. Winter is outside, of course, but it's inside too, feathering the window and dusting the dog and sitting on the table. Oh, the doggy went outside and got covered in snow. I bet they'll dry him off after he eats. And someone's making a snowman out of pom-poms. Winter comes without a sound, and it comes with many. The wind howls in every language, and the windows rattle. Winter is white and gray, but with the dark of night, winter is blue. Blue, blue, deep blue, and even colder. Winter comes, and then it stays, and stays, and stays. And when it's time to leave, winter shrinks away bit by bit. It slows down, getting smaller, drying up, slipping down the street, around the corner, peeking back, then moving on, out into the world, into the air, into spring. The end. Yay! Great story! Those were some wonderful stories. I'm so happy I got to share them with you. Will you sing one more song before we go? You will? Great! How about If You're Happy and You Know It? Are you ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Yay! Great singing! See you next time!